Ladies and gentlemen, recently Creator Insider have been talking a lot about comment sections, as this is something that I find particularly interesting with my interest in spam. I thought we could have a look at what they said recently over the span of 3 videos where they were discussing comment sections.
Engage.
We want to talk about encouraging more respectful interactions on YouTube. Now, what we're doing here is bringing a feature that's currently available on mobile to desktop. Now, what this feature does is notifies a user before they make a comment that the comment may be considered offensive to other users.
An interesting one that I received recently was someone who seemed to want me dead. Perhaps rather than saying, kill yourself, he may have got one of these messages that made him think and readjust the comment that he was making to make himself perhaps sound a little more intellectual and make him start talking about Darwinism. Unfortunately, when A-logs decide to attempt to be intellectual, it generally doesn't work out for them, as I only delete comments that have links in them or are spam. People who are over-the-top hateful towards myself, I will more often than not pin them in the comment sections so that everyone can have a good laugh. However, more often than not when I do this, I find that the pinned comments simply disappear. I'm wondering if that's because the A-logs that make such comments have decided to delete them on their own.
It'll remind them that the comment will be viewable by all users on the platform, and within that reminder notification, it's also going to do 2 things. It's going to give the user the opportunity to reflect before they post, as well as allow them the opportunity to view community guidelines.
If there was a way to make this combined with the banned word filters that channels have, this would be quite handy. For example, a family-friendly channel not wanting swearing to appear in their comment sections. Basically being able to put forward a message to a commenter through this system saying, ditch the swearing, mate. Let's also remember at the end of the day, such things in comment sections can affect a channel's monetization status as well.
Now, as ever, you're asking, what's the goal here? Well, it's obviously to encourage respectful interactions on the platform, but it's also to protect our creators and their viewers from comments that may be offensive. Now, as I said, this feature is already available on mobile and we're bringing it to desktop. First of all, in English and Spanish languages. But we're hoping to roll it out to more languages in future, so stay tuned. As ever, let us know if you have any feedback or questions in the comments below.
As usual, ladies and gentlemen, Creator Insider's original videos will be linked in the description section down below. I would encourage you to go to the channel, go to their videos and have a watch of the whole thing, and leave some comments there as well if you feel that you have something to input.
Next up, we want to talk about spam best practices, and you might ask why. Well, as part of running this channel, what the producer does is review all of the comments underneath all of the videos on the channel. I help out with that sometimes too. And what she's found is we've recently gotten some comments around spammy comments, but what we want to do is go through some best practices for now. So you'll have to bear with me because I'm going to be reading a little bit more than I normally do, but I want to get all of this right. So let's run through it. First topic is holding potentially inappropriate comments for review. Allows you to hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. It can make it easier for you to moderate comments and control the tone of your channel. Really important. Comments appear in your Held for Review tab. You have the final decision as to whether you approve, hide, or report these comments. And remember, you can choose to hide this tab entirely if you don't want to see the comments at all. Next up, let's talk about text-based spam only. Now, what you're going to want to do here is add words or phrases to your blocked words list.
Words like vom or vum or crypto, you know, the stuff that appears in spam on this platform all the time now.
A list of words and phrases that you don't want to appear on your channel. Comments containing or closely matching these terms will be held for review in Studio, and you can choose later to remove or to publish them. Now, moving on to how to block a commenter from your channel. So you may use a feature to block a user from your channel, and what that's going to result in is that comments that they write on your videos will not be shown to other users. You can, of course, change your mind, and you can remove the user from the hidden users list in your community settings. But you're probably going to want to know what happens when you actually block someone. So all previous comments from your videos from that user are going to be removed, or rather hidden, from your channel within 48 hours. The user will get no notification and they won't be aware that they're blocked.
You see, I don't think the not being aware that they're blocked is a good idea. I mean, if you're blocked, why are you still allowed to comment? Now, blocking, it doesn't stop someone from viewing your videos. That's in the YouTube terms of service. It says that, the platform is accessible to view by anyone worldwide. So blocking people will not stop them from viewing your video, but it will stop them from commenting. But I don't think it's right that they are still able to leave comments, but the comments just disappear when they're made. That sounds more like a limitation of the system, ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps the YouTube systems don't have the ability to put a message thing saying, "You are blocked, you cannot comment anymore. Find out more by looking at this." However, that being said, the opposite side of the coin is that a person who is blocked may then start emailing and annoying people, basically going to the content creator that has blocked them, or the moderators or friends of the content creator that has blocked them, and start whining and crying, "Why am I blocked?" And basically causing a nuisance and annoyance of themselves, especially if they were blocked for being spammy or being irritating, or if they were posting edgy comments that had some rather based words in them.
Moving on to blocking comments with links. Here, you can hold comments that contain URLs for review, including live chat messages with URLs.
I would prefer a feature that just 100% deletes such comments straight away. I don't want links in my comment sections, unless I put them there, unless they're links that benefit me in some way.
And then we want to talk about reporting spam or inappropriate comments from the 3-dot menu in the comment itself. The report, or report as spam or abuse option for comments, allows the community to control the number of spam comments left on videos. Another option is to add comment moderators. This is where you can assign moderators to your channel who can hold comments on your videos for review. When one of these moderators holds a comment on your channel, watch page, or live chat, it will be removed from public view, and you'll see it in your Held for Review tab as removed by moderator until you approve or remove it.
I was unaware that moderators were able to hold comments from actual comment sections on the channel. I thought that was only a live stream thing, ladies and gentlemen.
And finally, you can hold all comments for review.
That's what I do, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the main benefit I find from doing it is it gives me a chance to go through every comment and approve them one by one and respond to them one by one.
This is where you can hold all of the comments for review and only approve comments that you choose. We hope this has been helpful. Give us some feedback, as well as check out those links in the description below this video. You'll find a ton more context and detail.
Original video linked in the description, ladies and gentlemen, along with the links that he mentions.
Let's bring you an update on blocking users. Now, on last week's newsflash, we got a lot of comments about the 48 hours between when you block a user and when their content is hidden on your channel. So we wanted to circle back to say that this will soon be fixed. Now, the team themselves is reviewing your feedback along with feedback from a lot of other sources, and will bring you an update on when this is fixed, as well as a dedicated video on spam as soon as there are more updates.
By fixed, I presume he means that blocking will be done instantaneously, as opposed to taking 48 hours. I look forward to the video about spam that he mentioned. Anyway, moving on to our next segment. In another Creator Insider video, they spoke about the deletion of comments and how it affects channels.
Last question. This one is about comments. If I have a lot of comments, I notice the videos perform really well. But I want to make sure that I delete or filter gibberish comments so I have like a healthy comment section. Does that hurt the engagement of my video? Delete those comments if you don't want them. So good comments are probably correlated with viewers being happy and satisfied with video. What we use are things like, are viewers going to click a video? How long are they going to watch? And how much of the video will they watch? Are they satisfied? Are they likely to return to watch more of the channel? If you have good comments, your video might do better, but that's because viewers are probably happy with the video and that's just being represented in the comment section. But if you have fewer comments, it's not going to hurt your video's performance. So yeah, delete them if you wish.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube themselves say that if you are unhappy with specific comments on your channel, just delete them. I mean, I see people posting in Facebook groups about receiving comments that they don't want, but only keeping them because to engagement in it. And you go to their channels and it's full of, vom spam and rubbish like that. Like, do you really want your comment section to look like that? Ugh! Anyway, I have other videos on my channel. Feel free to go and give them a watch, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.
And now I'll play our national anthem.